Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Joey here, and today we're gonna play Jurassic World Evolution 3. Now today's video I'm gonna show you how to build like natural lagoons here and that. But before we get started on that, I'm gonna show you my Compsognathus exhibit that I built. Hold on, let me see if I have. Yep, the Compsognathus, it has not escaped. Something that I worry about is like sometimes when I build things, I leave a little bit of gap, and they're smart enough to figure that out, and they could sneak out of it. Like these guys are really, really sneaky buggers. But this is the habitat of the Compsognathus. This is the viewing gallery. I just like how you could customize the viewing gallery. You know, maybe I'll post this on the workshop. But yeah, so Compsognathus is still very, very small to see. This is the viewing gallery for the guests to look at. So let me go to, where's it at? First person right here. And let's see, yeah, you actually could see them. So they're just hopping around, having a good time. You know, boom, there it is. Yeah, you can see them. So this is the area for the guests to like chill for a bit. You know, this is the like the first habitat. You know what I mean? So this is the structure here. Now, I'm not really good at buildings. I suck at it. You know, it's not really my thing. You know, I play Jurassic World Evolution 2. We don't have modular buildings, so this is really new to me. Even though I play Planet Zoo, I don't really experiment a lot on buildings. So, just you know, just I know there's some gaps. Like there it is. Oh gosh, Joey, really, like gaps here and there. That may be some, you know, just a little bit of quick fix, a little bit polish here and there. So but yeah, so that's my Compsognathus, and maybe I'll make more for the smaller dinosaurs, you know, just expand this area, you know what I mean? But yeah, so the lagoon. So this is the lagoon area that I just built, you know, just playing around with some of the tools and test around because this is the first time I ever played the lagoon and stuff. Also, I didn't watch Evo Square's video because I want everything to experience on my own eyes. What can I do? What can I, you know, kind of implement? You know what I mean? And then, you know, obviously Evo has a lot of tips and tricks, and I might watch that after recording this. But yeah, you could make like natural lagoons like this. You wouldn't think this is a lagoon, but it actually is. This is a lagoon disguise. Yeah, you can see some of the barricades just right here. I didn't really hit them very well. Um, some of the, again, with the buildings in here again, I'm not really much of a builder, as you can see. I could move this. This is something I built not that long ago, and you can see it's hollow. This is just a prop. I'm not, again, I don't do a lot of detail work and all of that stuff. I'm more of the appearances. If they look good on the outside, you know, that's all I care about. I know a lot of people would take their time to, you know, to make it more realistic, I guess you could say that. That's not me, you know what I mean? Like, again, I play Jurassic World Evolution 2. We don't have this type of freedom, limitation, limit, what do I call it? Like, yeah, freedom. So yeah, so that's why I mean, am I gonna try? Of course I'm gonna try, but for right now, everything is just like outside based. Like everything's all presentable on the outside, as long as it look good on the outside. And this took me like hours to build, you know what I mean? But as you can see, they're all basically the same. The windows, everything, they're not really much detail. I use a lot of duplications. So maybe I could show you, for example, let's go to walls. It's really easy for me. Again, I'm not really that, you know, detail work on my builds. You know, I'm not, and if you're looking for that, then I'm sorry, this is probably not the channel for you guys. There's so many, you know, incredible builders out there that could help you out with some of those stuff. But if you just want to like, I guess build some, if you're not much of a builder, you know, maybe this would help you out, you know what I mean? And then you guys could improve your building skills in the future. But usually what I do is like, I'll grab like some sort of windows. We'll just grab like a couple of them here, blam. So we're just gonna make one out of the fly, right? Boom. Now it's all connected, right? That's one That's one piece, which is really cool. One piece. One Piece. I need to catch up on One Piece. And all I do is just duplicate the thing. See? Duplicate it. Where's the button? I don't want. What is it? Z? Z. And then bam. Hold on. The control, if you're playing in the controller, which is an Xbox or a PlayStation 5, there's a little bit of sensitivity on it. So be very careful, you know. Don't make sure that you have every margin needs to matter. But if you don't care about that stuff, hey, just go for it. Play play how you want to play. You know what I mean? No one's telling you how to play. Boom. Keep going. Boom. Keep going. So I do prefer using the advanced move. Help you out in building. It will save you a lot of time. And boom, there you go. And basically, that's what I did with that. That's what I did with this, you know. And then I add like the roof after, and then some decorations like the door, and then maybe put some shapes like this cool shape right in the middle. But all you need is one piece. Just one piece, and then just keep going and going and going. And if you're an experienced builder, you could do so much fun with it. You know what I mean? So oops, I deleted it. There you go. All right, so this is the entrance into the lagoon. Boom. And I want to add a dinosaur, a marine reptile here. I think I'm thinking about Nothosaurus now. I want to try Nothosaurus. So get our path here. Doesn't matter what team. It's really a shame how we don't got any new. Oh, we don't have Nothosaurus. What in the frick? I would have sworn we had Nothosaurus in this game. Okay, so I guess we don't have Nothosaurus. There's not a lot to choose from, honestly. We don't even have any new marine reptiles. That's even more sad. I guess we could choose, we'll just use a plesiosaurus. They need some love, right? We don't even got any new marine reptiles, and some of the fan favorites like Archelon and Shonisaurus. It's such a shame. Anyways, before we wait, has anybody ever know this? This is by accident. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. It was like out of nowhere too. It's ridiculous how this game has so much, I guess you could say, secrets. Has anybody ever has Evil Square thought of? I'm pretty sure Evil Square already know about this, but I have not. So let me see if I could try it here. I'm gonna add a water. No, hold up. Couldn't even. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Ain't that cool? You can make like some sort of hiking trail. Have a naturalistic path going. Maybe you could add some rocks here. Can you add rocks in path? I'm not sure. Let's try that. Let's add some rocks. Some tiny. Yes, you can. You can add some rocks here, so it looks like a little stream that goes by. That's really cool. That's really cool. All right. So we have, was it plesiosaurs? Let's airlift these bad boys, and let's see if we could place it in here.
Asset to be collected. Picking up asset.
Cool stuff. All right, now we have 3 lagoons, and they need to be filled. I never decorate inside of the lagoon, but it looks like it's gonna be a hassle. For what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it like outside of the lagoon. So we're just gonna go ahead and make a wonderful exhibit by using rocks. So I'm gonna pick the Mediterranean because they're like my favorite. I'm gonna pick some of the, I guess, like flat surface and like a cave, some sort, like an underwater cave, like that. So I'm thinking, obviously, a Megalodon is a must. Megalodon, and then it's either Dunkleosteus one or Mosasaurus. And then you could add some foliage. So we're gonna go to here. See, they have some aquatic foliage. So like we have seaweeds here, guys. Slower the seaweed. We don't need a big one. Some seaweeds here. Oops. Gotta make sure they're not floating. Gotta sink them in. Some foliage here. More. I gotta be careful using some of the music because there is the John Williams theme playing at some point, and you already know how YouTube is very strict on copyrights. So yeah, I gotta make sure gotta cut that out when the music's playing. Although I loved it, I love the theme. Don't get me wrong. YouTube just does not play like that. It just does not play. So gotta be careful. Have some reefs. I'm just gonna place some right at the edge. Can't change the color on these things. Be cool if we could change the color to add some. And can I duplicate that? Because duplication is the best tool, guys. Don't be afraid to use it. Out of all of the tools in Jurassic World Evolution 3, duplication has to be like in the top 3 of best tool that you just got to use. You just got to use. Do not ignore that. So boom. Play it around a little bit, switch them, rotate them. So we could just duplicate this. You could also create the group. Duplicate. Ayo. I didn't grab all of them. But you get what I'm saying. It's like, you know, just don't stick with just one. Keep growing. I'm missing the blue ones here. There you go. Just keep growing. And then, you know, duplicate that again. Then create group. See how fast that is? Boom, that already covered majority of that rock. That looks cool. That looks cool indeed. All right, now we're gonna bring this into our lagoon. I think I got all of them. If I'm missing, oh well. Then create group, boom. Advanced move. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Nope, I got all of them. Boom, we got ourselves a thing. And then we'll just place it into our lagoon. As you see, the color, I mean, the visibility, it's really hard to see, honestly. Gosh. I don't know if there's a way to change the color of the whatever. Swimming? Why is it so hard to see? Is PC are PC players easy to see them down the lagoon? Because mine's is hard to see, honestly. They're very small. Maybe I should add some what are those? These guys, Ichthyosaurus. I usually put them into the same lagoon anyways. Ooh, obstructed. Yeah, we gotta put them underneath here. Ayo. I'm hoping it fulfilled their needs. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, please avoid building stuff near the edges of the map. It's really annoying and it just leaves this giant gap. It annoys me so much. If you want to build a park, I do suggest start in the center of the park. I mean, center of the map. Start from here, you know. And if you're getting near the edges, just like block it off with some walls because this bothers me. That's my bad. So please do avoid building. A lot of people put entrance right over here, right in the edge. I don't know why. Why you guys do that? Put it in the center. Right in the center. You have more freedom there. But that's just me. But like, yeah, you could just walk here. Boom, boom, boom. And this is why I want a Nothosaurus in here. Because you can't see any plesiosaurs or ichthyosaurs swimming. You know, and then you go to this hotel that has nothing. So here's another. You go into the entrance. This is the hotel.
Ladies and
Bam.
gentlemen, we are pleased to
Boom.
welcome an
Look at
ichthyosaurus
that.
to the
This is gonna
park.
be the Megalodon. Just imagine how risky that is. That you're just sunbathing here. Just make sure you don't
The
fall.
ichthyosaurus is a
All right. Now he said they're like prehistoric dolphins. That's one thing I
Ladies
want
and
in this
gentlemen,
game,
we are pleased
and I
to
don't think
welcome
they have
an
it here,
ichthyosaurus to the
is
park.
have the Ichthyosaurus like breach out. Oh gosh. The game just sucked me into the lagoon.
Assets
Like,
in
would it be
progress.
cool? Like, you see Ichthyosaurus like breach out of the water like dolphins do, right? Or
Assets being
plesiosaurs.
prepared.
Like, all they do is just swim. Swimming. There you go. There, cool. Oh, I can get out. All right, now for the lagoon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
How to make a natural lagoon is really simple.
ichthyosaurus to
Anybody could do it. Go to scenery. And what's cool about it is that the hitbox here is just, it's not as strict as the last game. Just imagine how the jump between Jurassic World Evolution 2 and the third game. This should be the sequel. Let's be honest here. This should have been Jurassic World Evolution 2 if, you know, Frontier really took their time on it. Because I felt like the difference between those two games like night and day. This feels like a brand new, different game. And all you do is just
we are pleased
have the rocks there. Now, one thing that I always say is don't make the rocks look, I guess you could say, organized or neat. If you want to make it natural, you gotta make sure it's
Transportation
random.
underway.
So like, just pick some whatever rocks and just rotate however you want. Make sure you change the shape and size,
Asset transfer.
whatever you feel. And again, don't forget to like group them as well.
That has been transported.
Create that, duplicate that, and then all you have to do is just like plant it in there. And then make sure it goes outside of the lagoon as well, so it looks like it's not part of the lagoon. So maybe you have some rocks just floating around over there, like a little island, right? So these little, like, I know there's some bars right here. You just block them with rocks. You could use foliage too if you want. But yeah, like rocks, just pick whatever rocks and make sure it's synced in. We're probably gonna have a little baby, whatever. It could be a plesiosaur or ichthyosaur, so I'm gonna check that out. Right? Maybe I could have like more rocks right here. Sink that in. This music though, this music is very hype. So there you go. So there, it does look like a naturalistic habitat. We can make a little canoe like this. There you
Life
go.
began in the seas. The
Oh, this
life that you
baby
just bred
kisser.
in particular began there many millions of years ago. But now it returns. And not a genetically engineered creation either. Regular, naturally bred life. I'd find it beautiful if not for all the, traumatic experiences.
You're so cute. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Get out. Oh my god. Oh, and then it took me to another lagoon. That's crazy. Alright, so this is gonna be for the Megalodon. Let me try something really quick. I don't think I have done this, but can you add... I'll be amazed. Oh, obviously you can't. Like that's still not a thing. Hold up. Do that. So it's honestly I do prefer decorations. I really do. All right, so this is gonna be for the Megalodon. Why am I struggling? I need air. Get up, game. Ooh, see, this is why I rather prefer building outside. Okay, for the Megalodon. Let me see. We need a. I don't even have an attraction for them, but it's all right. It's not like I'm gonna have any attraction. This is by far the best one. We're just gonna plop one there. We also need a nest thingy. So let me just L3 that. Yeah, there you go. L3 that, and I'm gonna grab this, duplicate. Heck yeah! Use my hotel thing and use this for my. Hold up. I gotta make sure I connect it really well. So it looks like. There you go. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. My thing is floating. Here's the cool thing. I could also duplicate. This is the lazy way, you know. I'm just. Well, it's not really technically not a lazy way, you know. But for the sake of video, I'm just like giving you guys examples. Little platform here. Just make sure you don't fall. This is a Megalodon habitat. Boom. Now let's go ahead and where's the shark feeder? Right here. Sharky shark. This is a Sharky Shark world. Hey, that is perfect. Add it right there. Let's go ahead and add our Megalodon. We need 2. You guys want to see my capacity? I heard that the update will fix the capacity for console players. 48%. That's bad. That's really bad because look. These are the only dinosaurs I have. Flying reptiles, just one. Got some here. They're all elderly. This is a nursing home for dinosaurs. Yeah, 48%. That is not good, especially how like majority of it is just terrain work. I don't really do a lot of buildings, and I don't have a lot of dinosaurs. So yeah, 48 is not really. It's really bad. Anyhow, all right, we have our sharks ready. Let's bring them out.
Picking up asset.
Okay, we're gonna release the next one into our.
Pick up the asset.
Okay, go down. Show view. Ah, so it's not good. You still can't walk. What? You're still in one. Okay, you could change views, but I'd rather walk. You know what I mean? What? Yo, they could breach. That is dangerous. Oh no, it's struggling. What the freak? Oh my gosh! Hold up. Did I turn off collisions on? So they can't go there. Uh-oh. Hold on. No. Oh. I'm my shark. I feel bad for my shark. No, not my shark. Get back up there. Ugh. It's so hard to control this. Collision is on. There, you saw that? My shark is struggling. Hold up. This rock needs to... Oh my goodness. This rock is collisions mix. What's that mean? Why is it mix? Oh, no. Have it... you know what? Have it on. They were... I feel bad for them. They were... Never mind. Let's have it. Hey, but that's really cool though. Like I said earlier, we wanted breaching. I guess that's the closest to breaching. I really like how you could do so much with the lagoon. Like right here, this right here, you can't even tell it's a lagoon, but it's a lagoon. Anyways, hopefully you do enjoy this little video. Maybe you learn a little bit, a few things. But yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next Jurassic World Evolution 3 video. And thank you guys for watching.